Breaking. It's being reported that the migrants are leaving Chicago due to inclement weather. Yes, migrants are leaving. Now let's get to it. Hey everyone, welcome to the mix. Like, share, subscribe to my channel, especially those who are digitally passing by. Go ahead and smash that subscription button. And for everyone, hit the notification bell. That way you will be in tune with all the content I drop on my channel. Head on over to the community section and vote. There's always polls going on. Also, most importantly, listen to this video. Yes, listen to this video from beginning to end. Now let me jump right into the topic. Okay, everyone, welcome. Today is Saturday, November the 18th. Woo, sheesh. Enough of the celebrity trending type of news. Let me switch gears for you guys. As you can see what this video is going to be about, yes, the migrants. It's being reported that the migrants are leaving Chicago. Let me go ahead and share this video with you guys, and then I'll come back with more of my commentary, reaction, and opinion.
Pulls up at the 12th District Police Station today. While migrants continue to arrive daily in Chicago, the amount is not nearly as many as it was over the summer when daily bus arrivals were in the double digits. Today, the city is expecting only 2 buses. Volunteer Luciana Diaz says the Halloween day snow was a reality check for many living at the police stations.
The snow day, it was freezing for everybody, and I told them that's nothing. This is nothing, guys. You should start looking for a shelter or go to other state, other city.
With the realization of a cold winter ahead, combined with the lack of shelter and jobs, many migrants we spoke with at the 1st and 12th District Police stations say if given the opportunity, they would leave Chicago for another city. Diaz says some migrants even want to go back to their home country.
They have an American dream, for in my opinion, it's a fake American dream. So they asking me a lot for if I know somebody who can buy a ticket flight for them to come back to Venezuela.
6th Ward Alderman Will Hall, who traveled to the border a few weeks ago, says word is spreading on social media among migrants that Chicago may not be the best place to come. And border nonprofits say not as many people are asking to come to Chicago.
So people are beginning to get informed that it's cold, the opportunities are scarce, and that unless you want to sleep on a concrete mattress, don't come. And that's what those who have come seeking asylum have said.
Jorge Barrera has been living at a police station for 6 months.
No tenemos el dinero.
With no opportunity to work here, the 39-year-old says he would leave, but he doesn't have the money or luxury to pack up and go to warmer places like California, Texas, or Miami. Despite a migrant slowdown, there are still not enough shelters to accommodate all the new arrivals living at police stations, and the 2 proposed base camps are still weeks away from being ready and able to accommodate people.
Ooh-wee. They said the American dream is fake news. Fake news. Okay, you guys, that's basically what they're saying. I'm paraphrasing. They should have did they research and conduct their due diligence. If you melanated, we already know how hard it is, how tough it is. So, ooh, sheesh. So yeah, you guys, what are your thoughts? Drop some comments in the comment section. Oh wow. The states that they want to go to, with the exception of California, Texas, Florida, they are not migrant-friendly states, in my opinion. Texas has a Republican governor. Florida has a Republican governor. They are not migrant-friendly, unfortunately. So, California, they may, have a good opportunity in California because I think the governor of California is Democrat. So, it's crazy. It's unfortunate that I have to conduct an analysis like that. But this is America. It is what it is. So yeah, what are your thoughts? It looks like also too, to my understanding, Brandon Johnson is being a nuisance and very unfair to the constituents who got him into office, who voted for him. And it's being rumored that he will be a one-time mayor. Incredibly disappointed in Brandon Johnson. I've done content on him, pushing for him, and my bad. I apologize. I will hold that L. Stated in most recent videos, do what's in the best interest of you, your family, your livelihood, your future, your children's children, or just you individually. From a political perspective, vote for whomever you want to vote for. Conduct your own due diligence and don't listen to folks. Do what's in the best interest of your finances, your household, your income. So, but yeah, whoo, jeez, the migrants got a taste of what's the little winter time, that little snow on Halloween, and like, oh no, 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 no. I also heard too, as they said in the clip, that, and I read somewhere as well, that some of the migrants are going back to their country. Yeah, they're going back to Venezuela. Like, deuces, 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 deuces. So yeah, the migrants are citing that American dream is fake. It's a fraud. It's misinformation. Fake news. I agree to a certain extent. But yeah. So let me know your thoughts, you guys, in the comment section. Let me go ahead and share this article with you guys, some excerpts, and then I'll come back with more of my commentary, reaction, and opinion. Okay, you guys, according to the New York Post, fed up migrants who trekked thousands of miles to U.S. already heading home. American dream doesn't exist. You think? A lot of melanated people could have told you that. Some Venezuela's migrants who trekked thousands of miles to the U.S. in search of a better life are so disheartened. They say they are already heading back home. Michael C., 39, told the Chicago Tribune he has had enough after he, his wife, and teenage stepdaughter spent 5 months sleeping either in a police precinct or a crowded city shelter in the now brutally cold, windy city. Yeah, it gets cold in Chicago. You guys haven't scratched the surface of that. Check out January months. He's also been unable to secure a job permit or enroll his daughter in a local school. Two of the main reasons, things they thought would bring a better life in the U.S. The American dream doesn't exist anymore, told the paper on the eve of his family's departure. There's nothing here for us. We just want to be home, told the Tribune of South American country he earlier fled. Why did he flee? Can somebody answer in the comment section? Was there some type of war or something going on in their country? I'm just not understanding why people fled. I'm not going to sit up here and pretend that I am well versed or aware of what's going on in other countries, because I'm not. So loop me in, let me know why did people flee Venezuela? Okay, the article further cites, if we are going to be sleeping in the streets here, we'd rather be sleeping in the streets over there. Yeah, where it's warmer too. More than 20,000 migrants have made their way to Chicago since August 2022, when Republican Texas Governor Greg Abbott began loading them onto buses and shipping them off to sanctuary cities. Mind you, Democratic states like Illinois, New York, California, they pride themselves on being sanctuary cities and states. So, I feel no way about it in terms of Republican governors shipping them, where the governors of said states proudly announced that, hey, they are a sanctuary state and city. So, hey, the article further cites, many of them ended up sleeping at O'Hare International Airport, at local police stations, or in the streets. Sheesh, wow. The article further cites migrants Michael C. and his wife Indulez Seville wait for an Uber to the airport to start the journey back to Venezuela. Fed up with the lack of housing and job opportunities, he eventually followed in the footsteps of other asylum seekers and turned to Catholic charities to obtain plane tickets for his family to travel to Texas. From there, they will somehow find a way to return to their native Venezuela, he said. How many more months of living in the streets will it take? Oh, no more. It's better than I leave, he said. At least I have my mother back home, he said, of the South American nation he fled earlier this year. Castrillon and his family were among numerous disheartened asylum seekers who have decided to leave Chicago in recent weeks as the weather in the windy city has grown colder and wetter, the paper found. Some suggested they had been drawn to Chicago after being wrongly led to believe that they could be swiftly granted asylum status and a work permit, paving the way for a better life. Somebody lied to them. What about the homeless people already in Illinois and Chicago? Oh, sheesh, okay. We didn't know things would be this hard, Castrillon said. I thought the process was faster. Y'all been hoodwinked. Others said they have realized that Chicago's limited resources have been depleted by waves of migrants that have overwhelmed the democratic sanctuary city over the past 16 months, leaving the latest newcomers with nothing but scraps. we're going to be sleeping in the streets here, we'd rather be sleeping in the streets over there. That makes sense. Jose Noah, 22, also returned to Texas early this month after sleeping in a police station in Chicago for more than 2 weeks. Noah said he came to Chicago because he heard there was shelter, food, and other resources for asylum seekers, but that's not true, he said. In a scathing letter to President Biden in October, Illinois Democratic Governor J.B. Pritzker accused the federal government of failing to provide adequate assistance to Chicago for a migrant crisis that has brought the city to a breaking point. The humanitarian crisis is overwhelming our ability to provide aid to the refugee population, Pritzker wrote. Unfortunately, the welcome and aid Illinois has been providing to these asylum seekers has not been matched with support by the federal government. Pritzker noted that more than $330 million had already been spent by the state to house and feed the migrants. Okay, everybody. This is interesting. Not surprising, to say the least. Let me know your thoughts. Do you all think it's right, fair that those who successfully made it through the asylum process are being housed, fed, clothed, provided with permits and all of that, when you have American citizens on American soil that have just been left or disregarded? Let me know your thoughts. I'm going to go ahead and run a poll in the community section of this post, but this is quite interesting, to say the least. Wow, they are headed back home to their own country, and I guess rightfully so. Rightfully so. I hear the same is happening in New York as well. Eric Adams, I think he's the mayor of New York City. He doesn't have the financial infrastructure to support the asylum seekers, the migrants. He doesn't. And a lot of states don't. So, sheesh. So what do you all think? Is President Joe Biden a failure? Do you believe he's a failure? I will run that poll as well in the community section. And in my opinion, I call him a career politician. He is a failure. To me, it's just my opinion. His season is here. Presidential election will be next year, so we shall see the direction of this country, how it will navigate in terms of leadership, financial, and so much more. But thank you guys for tuning into the mix. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. If you're interested in donating, donation information is in the community section of this post. I will talk to you guys soon.